So I am the owner of a very much dead Instagram account. And what I mean by that is I've got about 1,600 followers. I post every so often. I get pretty low engagement, no real progress made. So for this video, I'm giving myself 30 days and I'm really committing to posting 5 times a week and seeing whether it makes any difference at all. So can I revive my dead Instagram account? So for this 30 days, I'm going to make content specifically for short form. That means filming vertically, scripting it for a short form environment, having some kind of hook at the beginning, and making sure that the content really flows nicely for a mobile phone screen. I'm hoping to post about 5 times per week, and by the end of it, we'll see if it's made any difference at all, if I've got any sort of audience on the go, and if I manage to drum up any interest in the content that I produce. So I'm going to get to work and produce and schedule my first 5 posts for the week. It's been 1 week so far, so let's check in and see how I've been getting on. I went ahead with my plan and I posted 5 times to Instagram. I want to have a nice mixture of reels and static posts, so I'm alternating between the two. 1 reel and 1 static post. You'll see here my strategy. I'm focusing on content that I would like to click on personally, which is kind of like breakdowns of specific cameras. So I've got 2 different static posts in there where that's the case. I've also got 3 different reels just talking about film photography, which is something that I'm really into at the moment. Hopefully it will resonate with people. Now, I would say that the very first post that I posted got pretty good engagement. For me, anyway. There was some interest there and some nice comments. After that initial burst though, it's been pretty unsuccessful, I would say. Overall, I've lost 7 followers and I've gained 0. So, not quite the response that I was hoping for. It's just gonna take a little while, I think, of me posting content in a consistent way for it to really enter into the algorithm and for people to understand what I'm trying to do and potentially follow me or like some of the content I'm producing. Week 2, done. Okay, this week I did 3 posts and 2 reels. After the great success of last week, I decided that I was going to take a slightly different approach. So I went for more kind of tutorial style how-to posts this week, and they did quite well. This post in particular was my most popular post so far, and I gained a couple of followers from it. The reels, I did 2 products which I thought are really cool: my disposable camera lens that can attach to my mirrorless camera, and my Digicam, which is kind of like a trend that I was hoping to tap into. Overall, not super successful again, but the big news is that we broke even on followers. So after a couple of hours of posting, editing, thinking up concepts, scripting, and then following through on it, I'm back exactly where I started, at the exact same number of followers. So hopefully week 3 will be more bountiful. Week 3, complete. Another good week, and I felt like this was the week where I finally started to get into the swing of creating things, and it didn't feel like such a hassle, so that's a real bonus. I settled into this rhythm of I'll break down a piece of content, and then I'll make a reel about it 1 week, and then a post about it the next week. So for instance, my disposable camera lens, I did a reel on it last week, and then I'll do a post on it this week. Each of the individual posts this week didn't do so well. My most successful post is still from last week, but I did gain an additional 10 followers. So we've finally broken even and we're on the up, which is great news. I'm hoping to carry this momentum forward, and fingers crossed, week 4 will be the biggest week yet. So let's crack on. Week 4, the final week of the challenge, has just wrapped. I've posted another 5 times. This week was a little bit different. I wanted to create some content around the Fuji X100VI because I thought that that would be a topic that would do well, and I also posted some of my travel photos. Overall, it's kind of consistent in that no individual post is doing very well. They're all sitting at about the same level. But this week, there has been an uptake in followers. I gained an extra 23 followers, which means in total 33 followers gained after my first 20 posts in the last 30 days. Now, what have I learned from this experience? Well, I think starting out, I may have been a little bit too optimistic with how fast the progress would be. You see countless reels of people saying how they gain thousands of followers overnight or just by posting every day, etc. And that didn't happen for me. I think that the content that I'm posting is of the right quality and pitched at the right level. I'm going to continue to try and improve on that though, and that will be one of the points I focus on in the future. Another big takeaway that I had is I can really see how the consistency of posting will finally get some momentum behind your profile and get it to move forwards. It may be a slow burn at first, but I'm hoping that there'll be a big uptake soon. Overall, I think this was a really positive experience. It was really interesting for me personally, and I'm going to continue to post and continue to monitor it going forwards. I might do an update video of 90 days just to see whether it takes a little bit longer before things really start to kick off. One thing that was immediately apparent is that now I feel much more comfortable with sharing to Instagram. Before, I would feel a little bit uneasy about it. I've got so many people like family, friends, people I know from school who follow me there, and it would always be a little bit embarrassing to post what I actually want to post to my profile. And I feel like through this 30 days, the biggest thing that I can take away is that that has completely gone. I'm now just interested in posting what I'm producing, what I'm up to, cameras that I'm using, and all sorts of content that I find interesting and I know other people will as well. So a big confidence booster on that one. So in conclusion, can you revive your Instagram account in 30 days? Well, I think I've breathed a little bit of life into it. I've got this small following now that is quite engaged with the stuff that I'm posting, and I'm just hoping that that will continue to grow and I'll continue to gain momentum in the future. I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. Even if I don't have thousands of followers right now, I think I went from about 1,650 and right now I'm on 1,683. So still some progress to go, but pretty good overall. It goes without saying, if you're watching this video and you're interested in what I've been posting, head over to my Instagram account and give me a follow there. All follows are really appreciated, and I'm going to continue to post some good stuff. I make videos like this every single week, so if you enjoyed this one, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.